Hey everybody, what is happening? Dela. I am back with some more Madden 16 content. We got the Draft Champions going on right now. Played a couple of these. I'm really still trying to grind out the solos, when I got time in between work right now, and I'm working on the styles ones to get those knocked out off the bat. At least want to get a decent quarterback starting in here as I slowly am building up the team. But I wanted to get a little bit at least online competition going here, so I figured this is a good way to start, get familiar with it. Kind of still, I'm getting questions about what playbooks I want to use. Since I went the Rams heavily this year, I did look at the Rams, and it's still good. There's a lot of options, a lot of things I'd like to do, but at the same time, I'm going to probably look around and try some other books. I think I'm in the Texans book right now. It seems decent. I'm just going to keep messing around and seeing basically what I like. I see right here, I've got a bad quarterback. I ended up getting Cam. That's the only downside of this one in here, and he basically got LT. Everybody's getting LT, I noticed, and I get stuff with him right off the bat. So unfortunately, this was the only option the quarterback I got, and I do like my accuracy because it plays like that. I was open underneath, but I hit that wheel right down the sideline, burnt my guy down there, and Cam cannot hit that. So that's just how it goes early on under pressure there. So he's gonna miss that throw also. But again, when I come into here, they give you a different playbook also. So just kind of trying to figure it out, just getting my feet wet really. And so far I noticed there's, kind of plus and minus to some of the changes in the game as far as, how I've played and all that, how you can no longer audible out of, halfback screens. And here we go, man, Reed trying to get my first user pick of the year, and it bounces out of my hands, man. So at least I'm feeling decent at that point. That okay, at least I can at least read some of these plays. That's the big thing on the defensive part. So he ends up punting. I get this ball back. So we're gonna skip through kicks and whatnot in here. Gotta see if I can get LT rolling here. Get him up the middle. One cut. Oh, jeez. Whoa, nice moves there and taking him to the house. So. One of the things that me wanting to choose my book is definitely that. I think first and foremost, I have to find a book I can run at, and then and then I go for pass. I prefer that. I mean, you've got to have a be able to run when you need to, sort of thing. He catches me on a nice play right there. So, and the other thing I think I'm probably going to stick with the 3-4 more, unless maybe I somehow come across a 4-6 book or something like that just catches me. Right now I might stick with that though, and I'm going to probably load up on some man coverage guys. The zones, this early in the game especially, zones like that, they just get torched, man. So, and then I get carried in. Oof, just dragging in 3 of my guys. But there's still some things I'm kind of liking in here. I noticed I still get some of the Y circle type plays, some of those formations. I can still work with that, and it's just over my head again. And look at him breaking the tackles, dog. Oh, now he's just chewing the defense up now. So we're getting goal line. We're gonna have to shut this down at some point here. So he ends up being 3rd down, and I do get the redemption pick from Brooks Reed. Not on myself, of course. So I don't get to use it, but we do at least get the pick. And here's something that if I were you guys, I would probably write down. H is in Harold, 7-2, X, N is in Nancy. Just a note. And we're going to swing out here. Oh, and LT getting a pass. So I was definitely in this first game struggling on the offense. So, I don't have system down. And this wasn't even the book I've been playing with. Oh, you can take a big sack there, though. But, there's some of the things that I at least fundamental stuff that I know we'll try from last year to this and see what works. And again, he's just killing me on that. A big part of the reason I was having a hard time playing it, for some reason in this game, I forgot to change the views. So I apologize for that. This is such an odd view in this game. I go back to it in the next one, but the camera angles, I was just trying to work with in this one. I end up really not liking it. I find it's just tougher to make plays for me. But I for some reason left it on here and testing it out, I guess. So he comes down 1st and goal. We get the pressure on him, and we're going to try to roll out, get the coverage out there. Oh, Brooks bobbles it, puts it in Cam Chancellor's hands, and we get the pick. So down twice in the red zone, man, and we come away with a couple picks. We get the good defense called on that, man, and it worked out. So now the 3rd, and he comes out right off the bat. He throws a pick, and I jump, and he hits me, and I fumble. Again, this is like preseason for me. You got to cut me a little slack right now. The offense isn't quite there, and And on this one, I was testing the zones out. I got to see how the game plays. I've only been playing the computer, and that is never a model for what happens when you play online. The game always will handle differently. So definitely wanted to start in here a couple games before I started, taking my team out. And we get another pick, and again I jump on that one again. I'm trying to go for that Y catch in there, and I'm not switching over in time. And either way, we get that, and so 4 interceptions, and he just quits. I mean, my offense, aside from that nice big run, really wasn't doing anything. This is what it is, man. So we got game 2. We got 2 games here, so we got at least one under my belt. I can go in feeling a little bit better. See if I can at least move the ball this next time around. Do what I need to do here. So start off trying to get LT hitting some outside stuff, and that's going to be a little bit harder in there. The guys are not all great blockers at this point of the game. And underneath, I cut that up, get some yards. I notice a lot of times you think you can run that out to the outside. They catch up to you real quick on here. It's tough to go lateral, definitely more in this game, but. Oh, there's the Y circle type route. Like I say, those plays are still going to be big. The jukes and the spins, I say they definitely nerfed those down a bit. The spins definitely are not what they used to be, but they're probably more realistic, so I don't really have too much of a problem with it. I just have to get used to actually just running and just trying to move, use your blockers better and stuff like that. Normally I could do some crazy stuff, but maybe at higher rates they do. Now, the reason I say with the juke is you do juke, but I notice your guy seems to stop a lot. Like he loses a lot more momentum this time around. So I think they're both a little weaker this year. You can use them, but you do need to use them earlier, definitely sooner. And so I have to work on getting my timing down and stuff like that, definitely to take more advantage of it. So we come down here. So at least I put together a good drive until we get down here. And where are you throwing, Cam? And that's another thing I noticed in this game. Oh, jeez, and we drop another one. So I'm forced to take a 3. I mean, that really wasn't – that was the right play on both of them. Threw them to the right guy, so it's what it is. But as I was saying, there is just way too much contact when you're going out for passes in this game. It's even worse, I feel, this year than last. I mean, the pass interference stuff, and I don't really want that call. I don't want the contact. I wish they would have designed that a little bit better because you guys are just getting mugged. I mean, they're going for routes, and they just get stopped, completely stopped. But, there's always going to be, pluses and minuses and all this when they change you out. So we're going to get on Chancellor here, see if he runs that stop route. And he does. He runs it. We jump the route this time. Now I get the first user picked. All right, second game, so not so bad. So let me just take another moment and say X, L, J as in Justin, 5, D as in dog. You know how these things go. You've been paying attention to videos and stuff like that. That's out there. Here we go, a little bit LT, trying to get this run, trying to at least figure this. I think it's like an Eagles playbook or a spread playbook. So we're going to hit him with the halfback screen. I noticed those have been fairly good this year, and we'll take that one into the house. And that's going to be pretty much all it takes for this guy. So we got another quit. At least this one I understand. The first one quitting at 7-7. He threw a lot of picks, but come on now. So, all right, not bad. 2-0 for this. Say I'm going to get back, grind some solos, get back to that. But you guys... you got to go to www.doritosmadden16.com if you want to enter that code. If you caught what was going on, you're ahead of the game. So first person who gets it in gets the pack. After that, it's gone. That's all I can do. See you guys next time.